All right, so this is gonna be a quick breakdown of what I do. Um, Basically, I day trade. You can say this is what I started doing for my job recently, and it's been working out pretty well. Here are my results for this week: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Boom. But yeah, it's a fresh funded account too. So, but without further ado, let's get into it. I'll show you guys an example of a trade I took. Um, I'll tell you guys why I took it, and I'll also describe what is the what is all of this. So basically, the main thing you gotta know is the main stock of basically what we trade here is called Nasdaq. Nasdaq 100, whatever. It's Nasdaq. Nasdaq is a stock that basically represents 100 other stocks or 100 other company stocks. So and they're all combined together in this one stock, and it's a basically this is a futures market. I'm not trading options. Um I'm not buying a stock and holding it, so I'm not swing trading any stocks. I'm not doing none of that. So what this is basically you get in and you get out like regular day trading options, but it's a little different. It's a futures market. So um the strategy I use is called ICT. If you guys want to know, basically you can search it up on YouTube. I watch this person right here, TT Trades, and yeah, that's where I learned most of my concept from. But um, yeah, but let's get into it. So now I'm gonna break down my trade I took on Asia. Oh my gosh, Asia session. All right. So as you guys see, during the July 26th, which was Thursday, which was yesterday, we had a crazy market. So we opened up, we opened up, tapped in, basically opened up lower than London highs, and then after that we had this reversal to the upside. Um, Basically, I took it off of a fair value gap on this 5 minute. Pretty sure there is a 5 minute continuation fair value gap here, which I took it off of. There was also a 30-second confirmation on there. So I took a trade over here for longs. I can tell you exactly, it was right here. And then I was targeting this highs to the left. We were targeting these highs to the left. And then my stop loss was basically at this low, but I kind of dragged my stop loss here. Actually, no. I think I dragged it. It was right here. So I dragged it closer, and basically we were doing fine here. Played out perfectly until these bearish SMTs. I didn't see that either. I'm not gonna lie. I just kind of dragged my stop loss to under. Pretty sure it was under this wick. So my stop loss was under this wick right here. So and as we see, it hit my stop loss, and then we had this huge 900 point dump, you can say. This is just 600 during the session, and then after the session, yeah, 900 point dump, almost 1,000 point dump. So after this, once we got these lows here, New York PM kind of had a consolidation downtrend and then uptrend, and then and this is where the Asia session opened. And plus we so basically, what were my confirmations for this Asia session trade that I took, which is right here. As you guys can see, I took it from here to here. I was being risk free in this trade, to be honest. I only risked about one micro, and my stop loss was around 15 points, which was $50. Like, I was risk free, to be honest. I took this on continuation right here on this wick. I took it on the continuation, so I was risk free from basically from the start. Like, I didn't even have to risk anything. So what were my confirmations? So first of all, we had all of these highs here that were being, well, we had all these two of these highs that were formed. So basically I was targeting both of these highs, and those were my main targets. So my break even was, I entered late, so my break even was this high right here. This was my break even. So I entered right here. That was my break even. That's when I moved. So let's say entered off here. Break even was that. Target was this. And then my stop loss was, you can say, yeah, it was this low. So it was around 20 points. Stop loss was 20 points, and then target was 81, which was this high right here. I targeted this high. Got out perfectly, flushed through that, no questions asked. And then we had this break even here, so I dragged my stop loss when the candle passed this area fully, when it closed over this area fully. That's when I dragged my stop loss to break even, which was around this area. So this area was my stop loss. I would add text, but I don't have any text thingies. So this was my stop loss, and yeah, played out perfectly. We also the confirmation for this trade, like you guys saw on NQ, was this SMT down here. After I saw this SMT, it was perfect confirmation to enter on this trade here, as well as we had this 4-hour order block down here. I don't have it marked yet, but we did have that, and we were expecting price to reverse to the upside here. And to simply put this, what we saw here is usually Asia will do the opposite of New York AM session, what New York AM session does. And during this New York AM session, we had price dump, like you guys saw, over 1,000 points. So we were expecting Asia session to have some sort of reaction to that and see this uptrend here. So, or you can say we saw this longs. So we basically entered on longs position here and played out perfectly. Unfortunately, I didn't hold this all the way. I should have left partials. But how am I supposed to leave partials with 1 micro? Because I didn't enter this with multiple contracts. That's totally my fault. But in the end, we formed another SMT down here, which sent the price way more higher. And basically, if you would have held this all the way through the whole Asia session, you would have been up 300 points. So I don't know. Yeah, but that's basically the quick recap of what I do and what kind of trade did I take today. What was my confirmations for this trade? It was a simple continuation trade. It was nothing crazy and played out perfectly. So yeah, but today we have a bank holiday, so got not much to do. And yeah, that's just a quick, simple, I hope simple explanation of what I do basically. So yeah, I think this is the end, and I'll see you guys in my Discord server. Bye.